All right, guys, this is Frank Salinas. Just got a quick tip for you if you do email marketing, if you do ad swaps, sell solo ads, have a list of subscribers you send emails to. One of the things that I see some guys do and ladies is they send out emails and their emails take up almost my whole screen, and the text like runs from one side of my screen all the way over. So I have to literally scan from one side of my screen all the way to the other side. My screen is like 24, 25 inches or something like that. So it's been said by some of the top gurus out there that people's eyes get tired just like your muscles get tired, etc. Plus, add in the fact that most people are lazy by nature. If you make your emails hard to read, it's gonna make it to where your emails are less effective. Okay, so what myself and many other marketers do is they make their emails narrow so that you can read it without having to scan too far to the left all the way to too far to the right. Okay, so I just got some ad copy that someone gave me who bought a solo ad, and so here it is, right? So the way they gave it to me, as you can see, it's kind of it's kind of wide, and so what you want to do is you want to make it more narrow to make it easier to read, so people can read it easier. It's easier on the eyes; their eyes don't get tired, and you'll just get better results versus something that's really wide. Okay, as far as the characters being wide. So what I like to do is I like to go to this site, emailformattingtool.org. I don't know who owns it, but I've been using it forever. And so, bookmark it or whatever. And every time before you send out an email or ad swap, solo ad, etc., paste your email here. And then I like to use about 40 characters wide, okay? So let me show you what it looks like if you use 65. That right there is 65. To me, that's still too wide. I like to go about 40 and chunk up the email to make it easier to read. So as you can see now, it's very simple to read, and I mean your eyes don't move at all by reading it, right? It's barely, they barely scan from left to right, hardly anything. So that's what you want. And then you also don't want to do this when you send out emails. You don't want to go and have your emails like this. And here's another paragraph. Let me just show you an example. Let's just say these were different sentences, right? And I formatted it. And then this is like one whole big paragraph. You don't want to do that. You want to chunk it up in maybe 1 to 2 sentences, and that's it. And then you want to enter. So I would go like this, and then hit enter twice, and then maybe go like this, hit enter twice, and then reformat it. And then for this one as well, I would reformat it so that it's chunked up, okay? And then as you can see here, now it makes it a lot easier to read, okay? Versus if you had a paragraph and a couple spaces and the rest of your text and a couple spaces and more text in one paragraph, that's going to make it a lot harder to read. And plus people are just going to be they're not going to want to read a lot of that, okay? You might say, well, I read all my emails. Well, a lot of people don't, okay? So you want to chunk it up and maybe 2 sentences at the most, and then hit enter twice to chunk it up and make it way easier to read, okay? Hope that made sense. If you do any kind of email marketing, if you send out emails to your list, etc., you want to follow those guidelines. And a good tool to use is emailformattingtool.org. Set it to 40 characters wide, and then make it 1 or 2 sentences at the most, and then hit enter twice, and then do your next couple sentences, etc. So this is Frank Salinas. Hope you like this quick tip, and I'll talk to you soon.